morning. With the success that we had with this Wizards season and the broadcast and, you know, bringing NBC Sports Washington and Monumental together, we thought that we need to return a sideline reporter, and why not bring in a native of the DMV, someone who knows this area and basketball well, a former player herself. Please welcome Arianna Freeman.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy to be here.
So just from your first few days experience, training camp, what are you looking forward to most about covering this team this year?
Oh my gosh, so I've covered a lot of teams. I've been in a lot of gyms, and you can definitely tell the difference between a team that just likes each other. Like, okay, we're cool, we're teammates, sorry, we'll high five, maybe one or two have a handshake or something. But there's a total difference when you step into a Washington Mystics practice. It literally feels like family. It doesn't matter how small the drill is, whether they're just dribbling or they're just shooting. If someone makes a shot, if someone's doing good, it's yeah, okay, all right, let's go. I love the energy, I love the excitement. I feel like these girls are going to fight for each other. They're going to go to bat for each other. These aren't going to be boring games. We're going to see intensity. We're going to see upbeat tempo. This is going to be fun.
And I know we haven't spoke about her a lot, Myisha Hines-Allen. And she's, obviously we all know the knee situation, and just seeing her doing more and more every single day.
So I played with Myisha at the University of Louisville freshman year. We made it to the Elite Eight together. That was awesome. And I'm not going to lie, looking at Myisha, I thought, you're our post player? Like, we're about to go play against Duke, and there's post players 6'5", 6'4", like, oh, wow. But all it took was me hitting Myisha, one of her screens one time, and I was like, okay, you're the truth. So that's something that I'm super excited about this season, and seeing that from Myisha is that she's worked so hard on her game, not having that height as a true post player, really nailing down the fundamentals. And she told me one of her biggest things that she was working on this offseason is that pick and roll. And when she sets a screen, it really needs to be like a brick wall. And then how do you explode off of that and get to the basket? So I'm super excited for her growth, her development, and I'm so proud of her just as a friend, because I've known her since freshman year in college. It's crazy.
But not just Myisha, Arianna, you have played against a lot of the players that we see put on a jersey night in and night out.
Played against Brittany.
And now you get to cover them, not just cover Myisha, who's a great friend of yours, but just women throughout the entire league. What is your thought process right now? Like, that's not a lot of people get that opportunity to be able to now cover the people they were playing with and against. Like, what's your thought process?
I think it's hilarious how, like, one of us made it to the league, one of us did not.
Well, no.
But I'm still in the building. I'm still here.
You're in the building, yes, but you've made it to the league because you're covering the league.
Yeah,
so you have
exactly.
Made it to the league. It's
exactly.
just a different path.
It's just hilarious. And you know, I was so nervous about covering the Mystics, just walking into a new team. I know the girls, but you know, I've been in news for the past couple years. But as soon as I saw Myisha, she was like, "What's up, Ari?" I'm like, "What's up, big baby?" It's just so much fun because I know these girls. I played against these girls. Brittany Sykes and her defense that we're going to see her and love that she does against other teams. I had to go against that. And she used to strip my ball and lock me up when she was at Syracuse and I was at Louisville. So playing against these girls, I think has done nothing but help me cover them because I know their game, I know their strengths, I know who they are just as a person as well.
Arianna Freeman, everyone.
Thank you, guys. We're going to have a great season.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for the coffee.
My color analyst, my partner for the last 4 seasons, please join me in welcoming Christy Scott.
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone?
You have also been with us in these practices. What have you seen looking at training camp from what we will see in the 2023 Washington Mystics?
First of all, what a joy and an honor to be here, but what I have seen is joy in everyone in the gym, and not just the players, but the coaches, the managers, like everybody, us, you know, like we're in there, and it's just this great energy that everyone is giving to the moment, and you really appreciate that. Elena Deladon said it best. She said, "I find joy in the process of every day developing the chemistry for this team." So for me, that's what it's all about. I mean, yes, you want to win. Yes, it's about the tactical side, the X's and O's. But when it comes down to it, do you love what you do? And everyone in the gym, they love what they do. They love the process of what is happening for this team. They have 7 returning players from the championship team in 2019, so there's a strong core of championship behavior, if you will. So there's a lot of expectations, but there's a lot of accountability. But for me, the overriding emotion is joy, for sure.
We talked as well, too, just about the additions or the returns, if you will. And I like the trio or the quartet, if you will, of who could run the point.
If I were a guard, which I'm glad I was not, but if I were a guard and I had the ball and I saw all 4 or 5 of their faces and I had to try to get by them, I'd be like, timeout or sub or something. I was like, I can't. But what I find most fascinating is Christy Tolliver's return. I have seen her, you know, if you know her, you see her, you know, she's not the most gregarious, right? But when she pulls somebody aside, like, look right here, see this right here, she'll pull people over individually and coach them up. She coaches them up. Obviously, she was with the Wizards as an assistant. She was with the Mavs, still currently as an assistant coach. So she has this keen eye, and the players have said, hey, she sees 5 plays ahead. You know, 5 steps ahead, 5 actions ahead, you know, the cause and effect in different things on offense and on defense, but she has the coach's eye on things. And so I think with her return, it's very fascinating to me because I think Eric Tebow said this yesterday too, like the players who she played with on the championship team in 2019, they were babies. You know, you're talking about Ariel Atkins and Maisha Hines-Allen, they were just new to the league, and now they're not, right? So now they have this core, but they also have experience with the core. And you have Christy Tolliver, who's there to kind of refine things and be that extra coach on the floor with Tosh, who is very vocal, who will definitely be a great coach.
Brittany was asked about ESA, and this was when she spoke of all of you and being the 6th person and just the ear-piercing noise that you bring. And she was talking about it from the standpoint of having to come into ESA as an opponent and deal with all of you. So she was saying, someone's got to get me some earplugs for Friday, because she knows what you all can do at ESA. But her and the rest of the roster are expecting you to continue to do that, because I don't know about you all, I don't know about Christy, but as good as they were on the court in 2019, you were the X factor when it came to that championship season.
No doubt.
Especially in that series.
Clap that out.
No
I'm clapping that out. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
See you on Friday.
Yes, Friday. It's on.